She was literally bullying the shit out of me in front of our friend. She's like, what's wrong with your pussy? We're your hosts, Tara, Nora, and Ali, and you're listening to Bad Advice Only.
We're just three New York City rats talking about scurrying around the Big Apple. Here, we make the New York City mistakes so you don't have to.
We're begging you. Leave us a review and follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Bad Advice Only NYC. We release new episodes every Monday, so stay tuned, rats. All right, welcome back, ladies. Another weekend of just absolute chaos. Tara, I don't know where you were, so I figured we could just chat through our little weekends, do another little weekend update, because people seem to like that. Rat recap. Rat recap.
Woo! Let's go, girls. It's a rat recap.
Oh, my God.
I forgot about that.
More
I was
energy.
Like, are we
More
back
energy.
at a Mariah Carey concert? More on that later.
Oh, my God, I cannot believe
I
that.
thought I was at a Mariah Carey concert.
Didn't you tell me you saw Mariah Carey?
Did you stop telling people?
I told a lot of people I saw Mariah
Why
Carey.
would Mariah Carey be at a country concert?
Isn't she flipping to country?
That's Beyonce.
Spoiler alert, listeners, it was Carrie Underwood.
Person in my book.
I
what
can't
I
wait till I
thought.
get to that story. It's absolutely ridiculous. But does anybody have anything else like rat droppings? Because I've got one if no one else has nothing.
Drop that rat. Drop that rat.
Another married guy slid
No.
into my DMs this weekend, brand new.
At this point, I think you're doing something wrong.
What am I doing?
You're
They're saying
asking
hi to
for
me.
adultery.
I want to be an adulteress.
What did he say? What did he say?
I don't want to be an adulteress. He said hi,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, hello.
Why did you respond?
She's asking
Bad
for it.
advice only,
It was
ladies.
4 a.m. and I was at a strip club, okay? I know it's about me.
She can't.
She didn't.
I can't be held accountable for what happens at a strip club, okay? So I said
love a
hello.
strippy.
Basically, the TLDR was he was at some sort of club and then was like, next time it would be better if you came along.
Oh my God.
And I was like, you are married.
Did you
Seem
say
to be
that?
on loop with that statement these days.
Did you say that?
Yeah, and he was like, you could be a bad girl with a kissy face.
Why would you be the bad girl?
Yeah, you're not the bad girl.
Oh my
He's
God.
married. He's the bad boy.
He's the bad boy.
I said, no, thank you.
It's really upsetting that you have to inform so many men that they're married.
You
like
would
they
think
forgot.
from their own Instagram, looking at their own wedding pictures, they would be reminded.
Nope. Nope.
That's insane.
It's
Yeah.
as if they all have amnesia.
I just don't know what energy I'm giving off.
Giant tits. It's giant tit energy. She's huge. Listen,
Big
let's go.
tit
What
energy.
size are your boobs?
Get
Just
outta
for
here.
for the record, what
38
size?
double D.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my tits were fully out this
Oh my
weekend.
God.
They looked amazing.
So much tit this weekend. Oh, I don't know where to start.
Our
It's
friend,
my favorite thing when Allie, because we should all be dressing like Allie when
No,
we're out.
we shouldn't.
Like when we're going to the clubs.
Nope.
Yes. But like it
I
reminds
know
me of
loud,
the
Tara.
it reminds me of the time we went to Dewey Beach and you wore that amazing striped like top, but it barely covered areola, and then everyone else was in like high neck clothes
Yeah.
and like full
Yeah.
on pants, fully dressed. You were basically next to women in burqas in comparison.
The shirt she wore this weekend, which, by the way, listener, me and Allie went to Miami this weekend. Tara went to Arizona. But the shirt she wore this weekend was half the size of that shirt. We were decorating.
Yeah, it was smaller than
We were
the original.
decorating this Airbnb for our friend's surprise party. It was just me and Allie, but yeah. So we were decorating the Airbnb, and every time Allie would reach up or bend over, both breasts would completely fall out of the shirt, and it would be around her waist like a belt. So she
Yeah, I
just
give
gave up.
I
was
give
gonna
up.
say.
There were so many things that I learned I couldn't do in that shirt, and one of them was laugh.
No, she just gave up, and until our friend and his girlfriend got there, she was just wandering around this
Well, okay.
Airbnb with her tits out.
Okay. I didn't want to
Dragon
wear this.
tit.
I liked the outfit together, but I was
Great
so
outfit.
No, it's
so
cute.
uncomfortable. It just wasn't the right setting.
You need to like sew it to your skin, and then it would work.
Correct. So we fly in Friday, and like we had just woken up from a nap to go decorate this Airbnb for a friend.
Shittest pants AJ.
And we all were like, maybe we'll go out tonight. Maybe we don't. We won't. Like, we don't know the vibes. So we get dressed. Nora looks so cute in a burqa compared to what I'm wearing.
Yes.
Literally
burqa.
no cleavage.
She's burqa.
I had like a mock neck. I swear to God.
I love a mock neck. You know this.
And so I put on my cute little outfit. And I could have put on literally anything else. And Nora was like, no, you have to wear this. And I was like, I feel really, really exposed. Like, really exposed.
You were.
And she's like, it looks great. It's perfect. Like, you have to wear this.
You can look great and be exposed. So it's okay.
I think I just felt bad because it's a small, intimate friend group. And I just didn't want to give off hooker vibes. But I guess I'm giving off just adulterous vibes instead. But yeah, this thing was like a ribbon around my tits.
It was a ribbon.
Truly a ribbon, yeah.
I saw one picture the entire weekend, and it was the ribbon around your tits.
I have about one picture from the entire weekend, and it's just 4 bags of tacos.
Nice.
that I ordered at 4 a.m.
My God.
Miami, night 1. Went to Club Space.
We went to Club Space.
Ugh.
You would have hated it.
You would have hated
Sounds heinous. I hate, for the listener, rats, I hate Miami with a passion.
hate Florida.
I
hate
Miami.
Florida.
I didn't see the beach once.
We never made it to South Beach.
I swear to God, I did not see the beach.
We stayed in Brickell and we went out in Wynwood and then we went to this concert. We more on this
There's
later.
so
All we
much.
remember is a median of a road. So let's keep going in chronological order because I've been dying to hear about Arizona. So
yeah,
what
you hit
happened
us
to you
with
on
your
Friday night?
Guys, it was okay, so for the listener, I was a wedding guest. I went to a wedding with piece of shit, my boyfriend.
Crazy.
So, like, I barely knew anyone. I'd only met these people, like, once.
And what part of Arizona were you in?
We landed in Phoenix and went to Sedona for a hike. There was a lot of cacti. Okay, here's the difference between our weekends. I went to the botanical garden.
Oh.
Guys.
I went to a botanical garden in my mind.
We woke up at noon every day.
Well, you woke up at
Had
noon every day.
every drug that was offered to us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you do Molly this weekend?
Maybe. I felt like I was sweating so much that people were like, are you rolling right now? And I was like, maybe.
At one point, and we'll just call this friend Panhandle because that's what we call him, but
Florida Rob?
he's now Panhandle. Rob.
Okay, cool.
But at one point, he literally tossed a Adderall. That's not illegal. He tossed an Adderall into the air, and I snatched it with my mouth and swallowed it.
Like a little gator.
Delicious.
Okay, so back to cacti.
So you were on a hike?
Yeah, I can't remember. Okay, well, we got in on Wednesday, first of all. So I can't even do my Friday night. Like, Friday night was the welcome dinner.
Okay.
I got a raging period, y'all. It came out of nowhere. It's my second period since my procedure. And just as a reminder, listener, I had my fallopian tubes removed.
Tubal litigation.
It's called a tubal ligation. Yes, good job. Litigation, yes. The law has been trying to litigate my bod, so yeah. Political! Okay, so anyways, I'm pretty sure we immediately drove to Sedona when we landed on Wednesday and hiked. I really can't remember. It got really fuzzy because I raged. So Friday night, no raging. My craziest thing was I got my period, left the party around 11, ordered Jack in the Box.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And ate it on the floor of my hotel room while a piece of shit went out gambling. Yeah, we'll go with that as my Friday night.
Well, our Friday night at Club Space, we were so drunk. And yeah, Nora, you caught that Adderall in your mouth.
I chomped her down. I only do drugs when offered, listener. You know that.
So yeah, it was weird because it was just us, Panhandle, and the girl who planned it's friend.
Oh, yeah.
That was it.
And
That's all that made it out.
We don't have a nickname for him. Oh, he didn't come.
This was just Friday. It wasn't there yet.
Oh, my God.
So Friday we're out.
You're right.
And it gets like a little fuzzy because we're all just doing our own thing. Like we were all together, but no one was doing anything together. Like we were all just
quick side note. Ali paid $800 to get into this club.
Oh yeah, they charged me twice. And I used my this is a good idea.
General
I lost
admission.
my credit card.
Before
I lose my credit card. Well, it's weird because I was like, I just had it in my hand. I don't know where my credit card went. And so I pull out my debit card.
which I knew was going to be a mistake paying. And I really should follow up on this today, make sure that they gave me my money back. I'm just going through my life on Saturday morning trying to see how much money I spent. And it's like $400 was like what it cost for all of us to get in.
$100 each?
Yeah, $100 each. But then it was like they charged $400 like 2 or 3 times. I was like, fuck, it's my debit card. And then last night, like on Friday night, everyone's like, why did you use your debit card? And I said I was too drunk to find my credit card, but then after I had paid, my credit card was still in my hand the whole time.
Oh my God. And for the listeners, the girls were with our most financially focused friends on this group trip that are all like very much so savvy with their money.
They're also just a lot richer than us.
They're also just a lot
He paid for
richer.
drinks the whole night.
No, I actually do feel bad. The guys were like
They paid
spending
for
a
everything.
lot of money on us.
Good.
A lot.
Yeah, they spent all the money. It was actually so nice. We are only going to be vacationing with them.
Yes.
Do you think you'll be receiving a Venmo request soon?
Yeah, we said we'd figure it out, but
We said we'd send a bill. They'd send a bill.
we'll figure it out.
You'd send a bill.
To be fair, I had
Nora didn't open her
relations
credit
with one of them, so I don't actually think I have to pay.
Because you paid with Post.
The only thing Nora really paid for was $200 worth of tacos at Club Space. Would you like to take it from here?
$215 worth of tacos.
Can you just recap this? Because I, at one point, was like getting pulled in one direction by Panhandle and the other direction by Nora, who's like, I've got tacos. And Rob's like, I'll get you home safe. And I'm like, tacos, safe.
I at the club, I just started ordering tacos, like, and I was just like, there's a lot of people. I'm like, we're gonna need a lot of tacos. So I put together an order of $200 worth of tacos. Somehow there was a ramen in that order. I learned later that's what was in the cup we never opened.
Ew, that's why it was hot. That's disgusting.
Anyway, but then I got so panicked for some reason that the tacos wouldn't arrive because the Uber driver just sent me a picture of the tacos in front of a gate.
Yeah.
And then we were at a hotel, so there was no gate.
It was just such a disaster of a night. Like, we leave, we couldn't figure out how to get out of Club Space. That was the
Oh
first
my
issue.
God,
We
I
were just so
forgot about
focused
that.
on tacos.
I kept going up to every bouncer in there and being like, is this the exit? And they'd be like, no. And I'd be like, how do I leave this place? I was like, I'm ready to go home.
And eat my
Also,
tacos.
I only ordered Uber Blacks the entire trip, so
Right.
we come out.
We're bougie now.
We come out
We loved
and
it.
This is not rat life, ladies. Allie just used her debit card.
right. Yeah.
We're not rats
Also,
in Miami.
2 weeks ago, Allie looks me in the eye and goes, I have $12 in my bank account right now. I have to go home.
True.
Back to the tacos.
Oh, wait, before we get to the tacos, I wanted to talk about the Uber
chaos.
Black because it was a karaoke
Oh my
Uber.
God. Oh my God.
That's like
Oh my
every
God.
Uber in Miami.
This thing had
No.
2 microphones, Tara.
Yeah, they gave us 2 microphones and we jammed. The guy didn't say a word. Wait, why did I scream
Nora
at him?
just goes,
I go-
he puts another song on. She goes, how dare you, sir? How dare you put on my favorite song?
And he was so confused.
I can imagine.
Back to tacos. So because I got a picture of the tacos in front of like a gate and a field, I panicked and I was like, we're gonna need tacos still. So I went. So Allie just passes out
I was like, I'm
immediately.
going to throw up. I have to go into the hotel, figure out the
Yeah.
tacos on your own.
I'm like standing outside and I'm like, I'll figure out the tacos. You go home and throw up. And then I'm standing outside and some guy comes up to me and starts talking to me. And I'm like, I'm just waiting for my tacos. It doesn't seem like they're coming here. And he's like, well, Pablitos is right around the corner. And so I let this strange man take me to Pablitos.
I now wake up from my nap, and Nora's still not in the room, so I
I'm
call
sorry,
her.
what do you mean a nap? It's probably 4 in the morning at this point.
For the
It
morning.
was 4.
I took a quick little cat nap. So I wake up from a cat nap. I'm like, Nora, where are you? She goes, I'm at Pablitos with Lewis. And I'm like, who's Lewis? I should have been more panicked had I been more sober, but I was like, sounds good. Just get double of everything. And then I went back
That's why I
to
bought so many
bed.
tacos. She goes, whatever you get, just double
it.
So I got another $50 worth of tacos. Come home, guess what arrives? My $200 worth of tacos. So I've got 4 massive bags of tacos. I'm just hauling them into the room
She
like
did it one at a
multiple
time. Like, I
trips.
woke up and she had 1 foot out the door.
Nora's
like,
fucking little noodle arms couldn't hold 4 bags of
And then
tacos.
Allie just without a word rolls out of bed, sits down, eats like 4 tacos and then just slides back into bed without a word.
Just slithers back in, huh?
What's funny is she did that more than once this weekend.
You're like a newborn infant. You just cry, sleep, and eat.
And throw up.
But the tacos actually were a great idea because we chowed on them all weekend. We had tacos like
please tell me there was a refrigerator in your hotel room.
There was.
Some
we also
of them
had a laundry
were.
room.
Yeah. But at one point, Allie's dead asleep, and me and our other friend, Finance Jay, come home, and he grabs a sandwich out of the fridge, and Allie just, like, opens her mouth in the bed, and he just, like, wanders over to her. She just takes a bite.
I just roll back.
And rolls back to
I don't even
sleep.
think I was awake once.
That's absolutely
It is
heinous.
honestly, I don't have many memories this weekend, but that's one of my favorites.
Oh my God. I don't like any of this. This is heinous.
Okay, so Saturday. Saturday in Arizona was like what for you?
It's the wedding day.
It's the wedding day.
It's the wedding day, girls.
She looked great. She wore a carpet.
Yep. Yeah.
I like that dress.
I like the dress, too. It just also looks like a carpet.
Nora says the pattern looks like a carpet
I
pattern.
would argue more origami.
Origami's a shape.
Said some dumb shit this weekend. It
Nora
turns
on
out
that
I'm
one.
just dumb.
All of our debauchery was like Wednesday and Thursday night. At one point, I've met Piece of Shit's friends one other time, and it was like a big reunion for them, so they were doing most of the talking and I was just chilling. I put my hair up in a ponytail on top of my head.
Cute.
Like, what is that baby's name? Bam Bam style from Flintstones. And grab one of his friend's arms, who's like 6'5", said, "Hold my pony," and just spun around in circles dancing. And tried to drop it low whilst being held up.
I've never seen that move before.
It's a new move, and
I love it.
It was a crowd pleaser, so I will be bringing it back
I
out.
love that. I'm shocked you put your hair up. It hurts your little neck.
Well, I didn't put it up. I just held it in a ponytail. I didn't even use my hair tie.
That's even
and was
better.
Just like, I walked up to this man dancing, holding my ponytail. I go, "Hold my pony." But yeah, Saturday was the wedding. I really can't remember when we did this, but we went to this fun little like bar with putt-putt and all these other games, and I was not feeling like playing. So the wives...
Not a game player.
I was not a game player, so I convinced all the wives to bet on their husbands, and I won... I won $75. I did not
That's our
bet on
bitch.
Piece of Shit. I bet on another husband.
What, he looked more athletic?
He just looked like he was ready to play, and all the other boys were a little sluggish from the night before. So yeah, I won $75. So for the listener, we have not shared this yet, but when I had to have my procedure, we got a 2-for-1 listener.
That's a steal in my book.
We have a big announcement.
We have a big announcement. So, in the words of our friend Sam, it was a buzzer beater shot. And 4 days before my tubal ligation, I found out I was in fact pregnant.
This is not a joke, listener.
Sadly,
They're
not a
laughing,
joke.
but she's so serious.
Yeah, so Piece of Shit shot a buzzer shot.
Buzzer beater.
Yeah, it was a buzzer beater. 4 days before my procedure, I find out that I am in fact pregnant. Never had that problem before. So, luckily, I live in New York City, and my doctor was trained in DNCs. Piece of Shit hadn't really talked to his friends about the thing, because boys, they just don't fucking
They
talk
don't
about
talk
things.
about anything.
So I'm bonding with the wives, or so I think, and this is where I think we all should talk a little bit about our hangover anxiety, or whatever it's called.
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
So awful.
So, like yesterday, I was so anxious, thinking all the wives fucking hate me. The husbands loved me. We got along great, but I was bonding with the wives.
Always the wives that hate us.
It's because we're so fucking hot.
The two that I think I got along with best, we were all like oversharing about our personal lives, obviously, and I was trauma dumping.
Okay, what was everyone else's overshare?
Yeah, what was the
I'm
other
really
overshares?
curious.
All right,
Before you hit him with the abortion.
guys, this is where it gets bad.
This is where it gets a little racy.
They were talking about their miscarriages.
Oh no, Tara. That's the worst time to bring up your
And I was
abortion.
like, I too have miscarried in a way. By choice.
In a way,
Oh
I
my
miscarried.
God.
It was a 2-for-1 deal at the clinic. So yeah, they took it great. They were lovely. However, that opened the floodgates for me. And I told everyone about my abortion that weekend. everyone. And that's when I was like, ooh,
You got the anxiety on that one?
I've got the anxiety on like sharing the smishmortion. But I was using it as an educational moment. I was educating people on the fact that Plan B does, in fact, not work a lot of times.
Our Saturday morning starts with me vomiting.
What? Saturday?
Yes.
I was at Soul Cycle, but I was woken up by Nora's fucking dry heaving.
Allie woke up at 8 a.m. to go to Soul Cycle after Club Space and the tacos.
I've never liked Allie.
It's disgusting. It was a disgusting thing to do. She said she was burping tacos the whole morning.
Oh, the whole ride.
Why did you do
I was
that?
next to our friend's
farting.
girlfriend that planned the trip, and I'm just fucking breathing in my own toxicity into the towel, burping into the towel so that she can't smell the Funyuns that were on my breath.
Allie, I'm going to throw up.
No,
That is
say.
heinous.
Yeah,
No,
so
same.
I woke up and started projectiling into the toilet.
Was this before or after you slept with Finance Jay?
We're getting it confused.
Before.
You threw up on Sunday.
No, I threw up on Saturday morning. I did sleep with Finance Jay after I threw up.
No.
Finance Day got there Saturday. You threw up Sunday.
It does not matter.
Anyway, I go to Soul Cycle. I come back. Nora's still asleep.
I slept so late every morning. It was great.
But it's
so
because we got
jealous.
home at like 5 a.m. every night. And we wake up. Finance Jay finally lands. We meet him in our hotel room where he's staying. And context listeners, Finance Jay is previously referenced by the friend that Nora has slept with sometimes and has no emotional memories formed or connected to. So we thought the three of us could share a hotel room for the weekend without any funny business going on. That was the whole plan. Please let
were
me know
wrong.
if there was
Because
something that would happen.
There was a see-through shower. The shower...
Don't ruin it. Enough. So
Tara's so disgusted.
You're disgusting.
You saw Finance Jay's dick.
I saw some things this weekend, Tara. Okay, so Finance Jay lands. We all go to the pool. Shit his pants, Age, and everybody else that was staying at the Airbnb comes over to our pool. We have ourselves a little drunken day, and then we go to this country music festival that we were there for. What a snooze fest.
Got real
Am I
Trumpy.
right? We got really drunk, real Trumpy.
We didn't get Trumpy. The crowd
others got Trumpy.
and
Gross.
some of our friends, unfortunately. We tried to silence them. Anyways, Pia got Trumpy. I thought I saw Cheryl. Who did I think I saw?
Share?
Cheryl Crow.
No. Oh, you did think we saw Sheryl Crow. You
then I
texted a couple people we were seeing Sheryl Crow. Then you texted everybody we were seeing Mariah Carey. We were seeing Carrie Underwood. What I will say is her thighs are fucking
God.
delicious looking.
She was so
Some
fit.
hot fucking
She's
thighs.
so fit. Every person who came up to me, the first thing we talked about was her thighs. Like,
Carrie Underwood?
She's
I thought
so
she was
fit.
like a curvy
No.
gal.
Nope.
She is the muscle man.
she looks great.
She looks amazing.
How old is she these days?
In her 40s.
You looked it up?
Yeah.
The worst part was getting home from
my
said music
God.
festival. Thank God for our girlfriend of Shit His Pants, Age, got us home.
Queen
she
shit her pants.
found us a car.
Wife shit her pants.
But on the way there to find salvation in the car, we had to walk for 30 minutes. We ended up on a median in
Of a
between
highway.
4 lanes of oncoming traffic going different directions. There was a bay or ocean, I couldn't tell, on one side. We were just debating what plot of land we would sleep on for the night. We had given up.
Me and Allie were like, we're actually just fine if we just stay here. Allie claimed a tree.
Were you going to climb the tree?
No, I was just going to sleep in front of
She
it.
was like, that's my tree. Also, Shit His Pants AJ was stumbling into oncoming
Oh, he went
traffic.
to Amsterdam.
I had
Again?
him by his collar.
Because of course he was wearing a collared shirt.
Anyway, we get in the car. Panhandle and Finance Jay had already left without telling anybody. They left
They hated
an
the
hour before
concert.
the end of the concert.
Sounds
So they were at a
awful.
club, and they were like, come to this club. So again, me and Nora and the friend, we all get out of the car. They drop us off at the club.
Color.
Our friend Shit His Pants AJ and then his girlfriend all went home. Like they were like, they're bye.
Responsible.
Yeah,
Smart.
get out of the car. So they drop us off at this club. Then the night gets really weird. You could say, how was there the rest of the night? It's 2 a.m.
And it carries on.
We said, you know what? We danced for a little bit. I got a little handsy with Panhandle.
Yeah, I got quite handsy.
How handsy?
At the club.
Pretty handsy. I don't really know, but I remember like thrusting into him at one point.
Lovely. So I don't really remember what happens at Club 1, but all I know is at some point,
Everyone unanimously voted.
everyone is screaming for the strip club. So 2 of the girls had never been to a strip club, one being me. So we get in a car, drive 20 minutes to a really far out strip club. The girls are in the back, passed the fuck out.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Everyone's
I needed a cat nap because
dead asleep.
Finance Jay tricked me. And at the first club, I was like, can we please go to sleep? And he was looking at me across the table into my goddamn soul. And he was like, we're going to go home. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Next thing we
20
know,
minutes later, he's like, we're
she
going
wakes
to the
up.
strip club.
Allie and this other girl just wake up at the strip club.
And I
so
rallied.
Here we
We
are,
fucking rallied.
and they fucking rallied, and they put all the girls front row and center. We are right in the front row.
Making it rain.
My God.
I
My
love
God.
There was a
strip
man next to Nora
clubs.
with $3,000 cash handing us ones.
We were just
It's the best to be a woman
loving
at a strip
it.
club.
It was lovely. I got a private dance.
I
I didn't
held
know
her boob.
what to do.
Oh, I got a stripper's number.
Oh yeah, Allie Venmo'd a stripper $25 and got her number.
Nice.
Not sure what her plan was.
She's beautiful.
Allie fell in love with a stripper. I got a private dance from said stripper.
The same one.
Yeah. Took her from me.
Allie was so jealous. I was like, that was your girl? I didn't even know.
I was really mad about it. I was like, why wasn't
Why
I
didn't
in
you
the
get a dance, Allie?
Because I wasn't invited to Finance Jay and Nora's fucking
We
couples
had a
only.
we had a couple dance.
How'd you do at the couples
I
dance?
forgot he was there.
She lost her phone. No, she left her phone in the room.
I left my phone.
This is legit every man's dream.
No, I know.
And this is their exact reality. If you want a threesome, you will be forgotten about because
Yeah.
women are better, more attractive, and we're better at licking the pools.
She was dancing on me for what felt like 30 minutes, and then she goes, wait, should I switch? And I just look up and I'm like, Finance Jay, you're here?
When did you get here?
While they were doing this, there was 2 dudes from a bachelor party next to us, and I got also one of their number, and it was like,
As long as it wasn't the engaged one.
no.
Nice.
I said, which one
We're
of
breaking
you?
her.
Breaking cycles.
We're breaking
habits.
I said, which one of you is the bachelor? One of them was like, me.
And then you punched him in the face.
Right. I spit on his dick and said, get my Instagram. I'm sure you'll DM me later.
I can't wait for that DM after you're married.
No, the one next to him was so hot.
Everyone said
That
he
was
was
when I
hot.
invited to the country concert on Sunday. He didn't come.
He did
that's
not.
a terrible invite. You're at a strip club and your offerings
I was
are,
dressed like a
"Please."
cowboy, Tara. I fully went out in my
Allie was
cowboy
dressed
outfit.
No. She wasn't dressed like a cowboy. She was dressed like a cow. She had spots. She had
No, that was
spots.
the next night. Why, you really were drunk the whole weekend, weren't you? That's when I wore my cowboy and beer shirt.
That was cute. She looked like a Hooters girl. Also, Panhandle. What do we call it?
Just
Panhandle.
Sorry, Panhandle. He was nonverbal at the strip club.
He was
just
blackout.
He just kept bringing more money.
I kept going up to him saying, are you mad? And he goes, why would I be? You're mad. And I'm like,
He was trashed.
so funny.
Yoinks.
So then we went home. It was 5:30 in the morning. We woke up. Then Nora was dry heaving. And that brings us to Sunday. So
Yes. And your Sunday? More
Sunday.
gardens? Or?
Sunday. Ruined some bed sheets in the hotel room.
from blood or...
Bloods.
I ruined some pajama bottoms after that strip club night.
Ew! Let her finish her Sunday.
Sorry.
What the fuck?
No, it's true.
No, she fucking destroyed most of her clothing.
You got wet?
She got really wet. I know this because I had to pee so bad when we got back from the strip club, and Nora was peeing. But you know when you just finished having sex or you're really wet and it just and it wasn't coming out.
That's just how I
listener.
I was roasting this bitch.
No,
I was
it
like, what the fuck?
She was literally bullying the shit out of me in front of our friend. She's like, what's wrong with your pussy? I just have one random I don't know where this was in the weekend, but god damn it was so funny. We're in an Uber, sober. This is a sober moment. And for one reason or another, we're making woman jokes. And they just kind of keep getting one-upped over and over and over. Like, you know, we're saying, like, put her in a muzzle, keep her chained to the oven. And then Allie just goes, only feed her when she's close to death.
What the? I don't support what came out of my mouth. It was a joke.
Was it in front of everyone?
No, it was me, Finance Jay, Nora. We were just stopping each other. But then we get out of the Uber and we all just go, have a great night, sir. Thanks.
Oh my.
We then recapped it in the house with everybody else, and they did not.
No laughs.
I think it was funny.
Laughs.
Anyway, I know we're almost at time. We do the whole thing over again. Nora, Finance Jay leave the country concert round 2 early. Nora comes to me. She says, are you going to make it home okay? I said, I'll figure my way out. I had relived my day all over again. What's it called when you relive the same day on repeat?
Groundhog Day.
I had a Groundhog Day moment trying to get back to this fucking Uber. Yet again, from the concert, I saw my home tree, and I said, leave me here to rot.
Wait,
and
I'm sorry. Y'all had 2. Okay, so the concert was like a festival.
2 days.
It's a festival, 2 days. And so I'm by myself. I'm the only non-hotel person, but I had texted Nora thrice times. I said, is it okay for me to come back? Can I come back to the hotel room? She says, not only can you come back, we're going to have food. I said, excellent news. I drive. I'm getting in the elevator. I text her phone's on Do Not Disturb. I said, I'm coming up in the elevator. Notify anyway. She received the text messages, just not in time. Walking down the hallway.
No.
Open the door.
No.
And not only did they not shut the door to the bathroom, Finance Jay is half erect.
How do you know it's half?
Because he clarified many times. I thought it was just erect. I just can't unsee what I had seen. And he just looks me in the eye. I look him in the eye. I go, sorry. He's like, sorry. Starts to try to close the bathroom door. Nora's just fully naked. Not in the bathroom.
Because we were like very much done, okay?
Which didn't seem like that at all.
Which is why I said she could come up.
But
Nora,
I didn't know that Finance Jay was going to take. First of all, why was his dick still hard? Second of all,
Tara,
You didn't suck him dry, I guess.
I was the only drunk one. No, I was the only drunk one. Everybody at the concert had stopped drinking and gave me their drinks.
Ew.
So I was so drunk. I come in and I couldn't look Finance Jay in the eye for like 20 minutes until yet again he fed me some sushi.
Ew.
But it was I lectured them for probably 30 minutes.
About the hotel room etiquette.
I told them the whole reason. I had been saying for 3 months we've known about this surprise. 3 months we've been trying to stay at this hotel. I booked the hotel. At any point, they could have said, Allie, we really just want to fuck. Can you just not stay?
No, we didn't want to.
No, they did it 3 times. One time I went to go get them coffee, and Finance Jay texted me, are you going to get coffee? And then his follow-up question is, where are you?
At one point, we're just having sex, and we just have my phone up with Allie's location. We're both just have it up on the bed.
How did I walk in on his dick if you had my location up? Also, I like that you were watching me.
It's like kind of like a threesome,
virtual
right?
threesome.
Yeah, it's really weird. You could have just asked.
The highlight of my trip was just bouncing between the 2 beds.
Oh, yeah.
Cuddling whoever would have me.
Nora would wake up every 2 hours and just go back and forth between beds.
She's a nomad cuddler.
All
right. Well, that was it. Another weekend in the books.
Not in New York City.
Another rat weekend.
This
recap.
is y'all's last trip
forever
for the year.
Forever.
Mine is like you going home, but that's like a train ride.
That's not a trip.
Claire's
I
off to
have
Dallas.
One more trip. I'll be in Dallas this weekend.
future husband lives there.
Nora's future husband lives in Dallas, it turns out.
Yeah.
Speaking, we missed that story.
Again, it won't be a crazy weekend. I have a play date with 4 children, and then I'm going to see a comedian.
That sounds nice. Nora tried to... her husband that lives in Dallas, she threatened to kill his whole family. Okay, good night, everybody.
Good
See
night.
you next week.
As always, thanks for listening. If you're interested in even more bad advice, scurry on over to Instagram and TikTok at Bad Advice Only NYC. We're begging you. Download and rate the show and leave us a review. Talk to you next Monday. Stay tuned, rats.